this time to go back to something that we had discussed as a council, and that was bringing in the remainder of the witnesses that we're looking to hear testimony from in regards to the no fine and the bullseye parking ticket situation. We brought those individuals in, and one part of what I thought we had agreed to was that we were going to, after we heard from the individuals that we did call, and we actually got some of the voluntary individuals in here that wanted to speak on it, was tabling the investigation until the comptroller's office report came out, where we would be able to hopefully get our draft put together on the information that we have right now. And then at a time when the comptroller's report came out, we could take a look at the two together and see if at that point there's any other avenues or possibilities that we're going to have to look into and inquire about. I have been getting all along that the Times Union and their inquiries have been driving a lot of the debate in here in regards to the no fine parking tickets, the bullseye system, what have you. And you know, even today in their editorial, they made statements regarding, well, here's the issue, here's where it started, and then said, well, we've got to get to the bottom of where the issue is. I'm pretty sure, I'm comfortable that I can say that the individuals that have been sitting in here and attending the meetings have a very clear idea of the inception of this and the purpose of it. And then maybe the fact that it went in a direction that maybe we wouldn't have all liked to have seen. As far as the VIP list, I took a look at that again, and I think there were 299 vehicles on that list. Of the 299 vehicles on the list, 17 were data entry errors, 9 were historical record purges, so that takes another 26 off of the 299, you're down to 273. And of the 273 plates, 259 of them were Albany police or outside police agencies, and you know, things of that nature. I think we have an idea, and we did a good job of getting the information we have, but I also think that it's imperative that this council moves forward. One of the things that we've discussed since, you know, my tenure here is getting involved in the budget process at an early time. Departments, I think, are already being asked to submit drafts for the budget for next year. I think it's time. I mean, instead of saying, well, we never have any say in the budget, let's get the folks that are at the head of the committees to start getting involved, start taking time, and, you know, let's start devoting time so that we do have a say in it. I think there's other, you know, things we should be looking at as far as the landfill. We should be looking at alternatives for this, knowing that this would be the last expansion that we're going to get. I think we should look at green alternatives. I think that these are focuses that are going to help the sustainability of this city in the long run, and that are things that are much more appropriate for our time right now at this point, having concluded what I think is our job of what we were set out to do in the investigation. The garbage, the renewable energy, I put forth a resolution asking for an evaluation of all the lands in the city, all the city lands, to look at, you know, possibility of renewable energy sources, be it wind turbines or what have you. We've got a lot of potential, and I'm worried also about my kids and them wanting to live in this city, the only city that I know. And I think that just a couple of those things, between the landfill, the budget, these are pressing issues that we can look into. And, you know, landfill, if we get the expansion, it's only going to be for so many years. We need to be proactive. We need to be engaging the different things that are available here for us to look into, partnering with the state, other municipalities. I said something about a burn plan in the first month that I sat on this council, and I was met with, you know, the heebie-jeebies. Well, here we are. It's the cleanest way to deal with it. It's green, you can take, you can convert the energy, put it into the electric grid. We can do what we have to do. It's not an answers plan, you know, 40-year ago technology. They're burning in Europe, they're burning in Asia, and it's So with that having been said, I would like to, hear dialogue, discussion about the possibility of tabling the investigation until the comptroller's report comes out, and see where people sit with that, because I think it is something we discussed, and it needs to be looked at.
I would